What's going on, guys? How are your meatballs? Today we're going to be talking about Black Ops Gulf War Zombies / Black Ops 6 Zombies and why there is a chance this Zombies mode could be releasing way sooner than later, according to a brand new leak. So today an article went up on WindowsCentral.com that said exclusive, Call of Duty 2024 is indeed a Black Ops set during the Gulf War in the early 90s, which we already kind of knew. What we don't exactly know is the exact name of the game, but considering that Black Ops Cold War was Black Ops Cold War, and this is a Gulf War game, the next Call of Duty coming out next year, more than likely the name of the game is going to be Call of Duty Black Ops Gulf War. In essence, it is a Gulf War title, again, with CIA involvement or focus on the CIA. That is campaign stuff, multiplayer influence. I really don't care about that. What I care about is the Call of Duty Zombies mode, and there is some insane information in here about the Call of Duty Zombies mode. Basically, if you guys read the article, which we're not going to, I'll summarize the main portion of it that I think is important. Basically, they say that since the game is on a 4-year cycle, and it's going to be the first Call of Duty game to ever be on a 4-year cycle, there is a good chance, especially seeing how Activision has explored early pre-order bonuses, like with the campaigns the last 2 years. If you pre-order the game, you got access to the campaign a week early. And seeing how other games, if you pre-order them, they give you instant or early access to the game, the entire game, it is very likely that next year with Call of Duty Black Ops Gulf War, that if you pre-order this game, that you get early access to the entire game. But not only that, there are talks within Activision right now to potentially give us early access to the Zombies mode weeks early, which will probably be a month early. So if this game, say, comes out in October, which again, we don't know the exact release date, more than likely it will be in the fall, sometime in November. But regardless, just say it comes out in October. That means that we'll have early access to Black Ops 6 Zombies in September. Keep in mind, they have never done a Zombies beta before, a Zombies early release before. This would be a first of its kind. But of course, like I said, this is all due to the 4-year developmental cycle. I've said for a very long time that this Call of Duty has a chance to be the best Call of Duty of all time, just considering the sheer amount of time they've had to work on the mode. We've had a couple of other leaks about Black Ops Gulf War Zombies, which I'm not going to discuss in this video because they are irrelevant, but all you have to know is that with Black Ops 4, a game that they had a full 3 years to work on for the most part, and even that's a stretch because during the development of Black Ops 4, they made Blackout within like an 8 to 9 month period, so there were some resources pulled from Zombies there. But in that game, we saw an insane amount of content with even more planned that just allegedly didn't happen because of the lack of financial success of the game. So if you take all of that into consideration, considering that they had an additional year to work on this game, meaning they've had nearly, not double the time, but like 1.5x the time, considering how much time was removed from Black Ops 4's development with Blackout, and now looking at Black Ops Gulf War's development time, they've had about 1.25 to 1.5x the traditional 3-year cycle time that they had on Black Ops 4 Zombies. So you have to think about how much content there could potentially be with Black Ops Gulf War Zombies. And again, at this point, the game would usually be coming out. Right now, we should be playing Black Ops Gulf War Zombies, but no, they made this a 4-year cycle, Activision. So knowing all this, more than likely, they are either finished or close to finished with the launch content for Black Ops Gulf War. And if anything, I mean, they're probably not completely finished with it, but they're probably starting to shift to DLC sooner than later, which means that it will probably not be as big of an issue for them to work out an earlier release for the Zombies mode. And this goes for the campaign, the multiplayer as well. Now, obviously, with the game being on a 4-year cycle, stuff probably isn't as tight as it usually is on a 3-year cycle. More than likely, they spread stuff out a little bit more. This way, they can actually get done what they want to get done and not as much stuff has to be cut, which is a great thing. You have a nice experience with lots of polish. But like I said, considering the game's usually on a 3-year cycle, and even during Black Ops 4, they put out 4 launch maps, and with Black Ops Gulf War, it seems that we're going to be getting 2. Maybe that's at minimum, but we're going to be getting 2, say. I'd be willing to bet that the base mechanics of the game are fully flushed out, and that they're really working on polishing the launch content for the most part as of now. Or by the end of the year, that will be done, and that still leaves them with the whole 8 months, if you get what I'm saying. I don't know. Regardless, I am excited. Black Ops Gulf War is coming next year. It's been leaked and kind of confirmed here and around by other leakers, including those who are very reputable. Whether or not this early access does come to fruition, we'll have to wait and see. I personally don't think that they're going to find a way to do this. I just don't know if they'll want to do something like this. But considering that other games have done this, considering they've done this with campaign, maybe they'll just do a full early release in general if you pre-order the game, like a game like MLB The Show. If you get a certain edition of the game, they give you early access to it. That's just another way for them to promote you, or to promote buying the game a little bit earlier. If you buy the digital deluxe deluxe edition of the game. You get the Black Cells, you know, season 1 season pass and this, that, the other thing. Oh, and on top of that, you'll get early access to the game, maybe a week early, right? Depending on which edition you get. So it is really cool to see this even be discussed and makes sense considering the trajectory of gaming. And I am excited. But if you did enjoy the video, drop it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe for some more Elite COD Zombies videos, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
I've been wishing for some better days. Could you listen? No, why can you stay?